Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask, do you want to? We have a game.
Yes, we do. Speaking of games, picking games, I do a thing here where we help people pick their games at home, like, betting against the spread. Well, I don't.
Okay.
My daughter does. It's called Child's Play. I'd like you to stick around for it. I've never done it in front of an actual NFL player.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit nervous. Are you okay with this?
I'm watching your facial expressions.
Okay.
We're just going to watch Robert.
Yeah.
Weigh in and tell me if anything is out of bounds.
All right.
Should we skip the intro? We'll skip the intro, guys.
Yeah, just get
let me just say this. I am very glad to be back and betting my daughter's college fund this year now that football has started. A lot has changed since the last time we did this. For the first time in nearly 50 years, Bill Belichick not employed by an NFL team. He's now dating a 24-year-old. Yesterday, he announced he joined Instagram, and he has apparently started dyeing his eyebrows.
Wait, what?
Belichick went on Pat McAfee's show last week looking like he works at Sephora.
By the way, it's called InstaFace.
Oh, yeah, that's what he called it. He called it InstaFace.
Right.
So this season begins, guys, with Belichick just looming as a possible replacement for any coach on the hot seat, which brings us to our first game. Cowboys at the Browns. Dallas head coach Mike McCarthy is on the hottest hot seat in the history of heat or seats. Jerry Jones desperately wants to win another Super Bowl, and at 81 years old, Calendar might be the coach. Oh, problem, not the coach. Time is of the essence.
Right.
He might fire McCarthy, though, if the Cowboys lose the coin toss Sunday in Cleveland. That's how hot the seat is. The Browns, though, have their own set of problems. And by problems, I mean Deshaun Watson. They gave him a 5-year, $230 million guaranteed contract, which is unheard of in the NFL. Correct, Robert?
Not anymore.
But at the time it was. But they were hoping he would be the same guy that he was in Houston. He hasn't had any real success in years, though. He's football Justin Timberlake.
Wow.
That's cold.
That was just hurtful.
That's cold.
He doesn't even have an NSYNC to go back to like Justin does. In fact, though, when he went down with an injury last year, the team actually got better.
Kind of like what I call in sick.
Yeah. 38-year-old University of Delaware legend Joe Flacco stepped in and led the Browns to their second playoff appearance in more than 20 years, proving that at least one old man from Delaware could still play.
Too soon. Too soon.
I don't get that one. I'm lost.
Joe Biden's from Delaware. He dropped out of the race. Yeah. Flacco is Indy now, but the Browns are in Indy now, I should say, but the Browns are favored by 2.5 at home. And here is the Child's Play. Okay, you ready? Start the season. Cowboys and Browns. Which one do you like?
Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
She's so cute.
Okay, so we're taking Cowboys
I like that.
plus 2.5 there. You like that? Is that a good pick?
That's a good pick.
Okay.
It's going to be important for the Cowboys to get off to a fast start because if not, it's going to be a rough season. So they need to get some momentum early. All right, so they can play like the Cowboys, at least in the regular season.
Because Bill Belichick's going to be shopping for office furniture.
So what I'm hearing is it's going to be a rough season for him. That's what I'm hearing.
We'll see.
Game 2, Niners hosting the Jets. Can't remember the last time there was this much optimism surrounding the Jets this late in the season. Now, they might have the best defense in the league. They have a talented wide receiver and running back. And a 40-year-old quarterback coming off a blown Achilles who skipped minicamp to go to Egypt this year.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You know.
Every team's got their warts. Now, if there's any question about who's in charge of the Jets, consider this. Head coach Robert Saleh told Rodgers, we'd kind of prefer it if you came to minicamp this year.
Is he Kermit the Frog?
Well, just,
That's how he sounds?
No.
Oh.
But he was Mahomes. Yeah, that's Mahomes. No, he was just asking Rodgers, hey, do you mind showing up for practice? And Rodgers basically told him what my mom used to tell me. Wish in one hand and pee in the other. See which one gets full. Because he went to that Airbnb in Giza instead of going to minicamp. Now, Saleh might have his name on the door of his office, but it is Rodgers who is in charge. It's only a matter of time until RFK Jr. is announced as the offensive coordinator of the Jets. The Niners, though,
Stupid.
the Niners, they made the Super Bowl last year, but the vibes aren't great. There's the whole Ricky Pearsall thing. Thankfully, he's okay.
Yes, he's okay.
Thank goodness for that. Elsewhere, the Niners spent most of Brat's summer putting out fires with their star players. Christian McCaffrey just returned to practice this week, though. That's good, but he was dealing with a calf injury most of the summer. All-Pro left tackle Trent Williams and wide receiver Brandon Ayuk held out for new contracts and eventually got paid. Ayuk got 4 years, $120 million, so now he's hoping to qualify for a two-bedroom in Milpitas. The Niners are favored by 3.5 at home. Here is the Child's play. Here we go. 49ers and the Jets. Which one do you like?
Oh, she's 2 for 2.
Like the
There you
49ers?
go. There you go.
Is that the way you're picking?
She's 2 for 2, man.
Okay.
Just toss that Jets.
So you like that one?
Yeah, she's 2 for 2.
Okay, 2 for
I
2.
like the Jets. The Jets have all their players have been at training camp except Hassan Reddick. You got to take that into the equation. The 49ers, Ayuk's been absent. Christian McCaffrey's been absent. Trent Williams has been absent. It's going to take them a little bit to kind of get going. I like the Jets in this first game.
Okay, I think she though was taking the Niners. So she,
Oh, she
you guys
took the
were,
Niners?
yeah, she was throwing
throwing
the
the
Jets.
Niners?
Yeah.
Oh, she's 1 for 1 then. I'm sorry. Sorry, young child.
Listen, she's 5. Final game, Chargers and Raiders. Now, I have been hard on the Raiders and their fans, but I want to take this opportunity to show my appreciation to the Silver and Black.
Here we
because
go.
the last time these two teams met, the Raiders beat the Chargers 63-21, and it was the happiest day of my life.
Why?
Remember, I got married and had a child. This was the happiest day of my life because it led to Brandon Staley being fired, and it opened the door for our khaki-wearing savior from the Midwest to come in. Jim Harbaugh is now running the show in L.A., and the buzz coming out of Chargers facilities that things are different now. People are buying in. Not fans. Chargers still don't have any fans in L.A., but the players are buying in, and that's what's important to me. Harbaugh, by the way, going to be shocked when he sees how many Raiders fans buy into SoFi Stadium this weekend.
Gonna be real black and silver.
Yeah, he's used to playing in front of 107,000 fans at the Big House in Michigan. There might not be 107 Chargers jerseys in the stadium this weekend, and I'm counting the 53 players.
Wow. Wow.
The Raiders, though, they also have a new coach. Antonio Pierce got the job
Yeah,
after serving
buddy.
as the interim head coach when Josh McDaniel got fired last year. Seemed to have done a great job. Team seems to like him. They also have a superstar in Devontae Adams, who was featured in the Netflix series Receiver. Watching that made me realize how much Devontae and I have in common.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we both went to Fresno State.
Okay.
True. Okay.
We're both world-class athletes.
Questionable. Okay.
And much like Devontae...
I didn't. Your eyebrows.
Yeah.
No poker face at all.
Also, much like Devontae, I also hated my job in Vegas. Now, to be fair, from watching that series, it really appears that Adams hated having Jimmy G as his quarterback. But not to worry, because the Raiders now have Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, he's going to be gone by week 4. He's going to at least demand a trade by week 4. He was frustrated, to say the least, last year. Is that accurate to say?
It's very accurate.
He was
It
frustrated.
showed itself in the Netflix series.
He was accurate. Jimmy G was not. Hence the problem. Bottom line is the Raiders are 3-point dogs in LA, and here is the Child's play. Here we go. Raiders and Chargers.
Oh, my heart. But that's her dad's team.
They disrespect-
right.
She disrespected
She really disrespected. Yeah.
Now, to be fair, she always picks the Chargers because they're my team. But in this case, is that a good pick, do you think?
I think it's a good pick, but it's a good pick. I like what she did there, but I think the Raiders edge it out.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Courtney,
Yeah, that's the period right there. See
Now,
that? Period.
we have a contentious weekend because our college teams play
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Okay,
And then
Fresno
our NFL
State.
teams
Yeah, I went to
play
Fresno
And
State.
Sac State.
Sac State.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to give him Saturday. It's probably. She kicked. Look.
I mean, that's kicking to the curb right there.
Strong. That was
You know
a
what I mean?
strong flick.
You said it was a bad pick. Speaking of bad picks, Gardner Minshew is starting a quarterback for the Raiders.
Hey, almost made the playoffs with the Colts
Yeah,
now.
actually, I like.
Not horrible.
I like Minshew. I just, hoping he has a bad game this week. So to recap, we're taking the Cowboys plus 2.5, the Niners giving up 3.5, and the Chargers giving up 3 points. We'll see.
Robert.
Now, I didn't get to see his
I'm the new
face.
kid on the block, you know?
I didn't get to see his face when I said we're both world-class athletes.
His eyebrows left the building. It was like,
Just say that was sarcasm, just so you know.
Got it.